Master of Sass. Wrong place, wrong time. Irene heard voices. She couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it was creepy. The voices grew louder until she could understand. Give me control. I will make you powerful. She turned and saw the dark version of herself with red and yellow eyes. Give me control, Evil Irene repeated. No, you'll hurt everyone, Irene said. Evil Irene screeched in anger and lunged. Irene woke with a start. For a moment, she looked to see if Nia was still asleep, then remembered they were in separate rooms now. She got out of bed and ran her fingers through her tangled brown hair. Once it had some semblance of neatness, Irene put it up in the usual braid. After she got undressed, she headed for the kitchen. She nearly jumped out of her skin upon seeing Lloyd. Good gravy, you scared me. Sorry, he mumbled. I guess you're not used to seeing me older. That and I haven't had coffee yet. Anyone else awake? She asked. Jay and Kai walked in. Good morning, Jay said. Kai looked sleepy and grouchy. Terrible combination. Coffee, now. Getting to that, Irene told him, getting the coffee pot. Nia walked in. Oh, good, you're on coffee duty. Zane and Cole walked into the kitchen. I'm hungry, Cole said. Irene was busy brewing the coffee. Would someone please figure out what we're going to eat? Oh, and is Sensei up yet? She wondered. Is that coffee ready? Kai asked. Irene nodded and poured him a cup. Kai didn't even bother with cream and sugar. He just drank it black. He was that tired. As Irene poured her own cup, Lloyd asked timidly, Can I try coffee? Everyone stopped and stared at him. You want to try coffee? Cole said, a look of disbelief on his face. Yeah, I'm not a kid anymore. I can have coffee if I want, right? Lloyd said. Jay chuckled. You're not wrong, Lloyd. Here, you can have mine, Irene offered, sliding the mug across the counter to him. As Lloyd lifted the mug to his lips, he noticed Jay leaning in very close with a giant smile. Back off, Jay. Okay, enjoy your first coffee, Jay said. He grinned at Irene, who was recording. Lloyd took a giant gulp of coffee. He made a disgusted face. How is it? Jay asked innocently. In response, Lloyd spewed the coffee all over Jay, making everyone laugh. This is nasty. How do people drink this? Lloyd gagged. With cream and sugar, silly, Irene giggled. Jay looked disgusted, dripping with coffee. Now I'm gonna smell like coffee all day, he whined. Irene stopped the video. Go change, Saptrap. Lloyd, I'll get you another coffee with cream and sugar this time. Real men drink it black, Kai grinned, fist-bumping Cole. Or you have no taste buds, Nia sassed. Irene handed a new cup of coffee to Lloyd with the cream and sugar this time. Lloyd hesitantly took a sip. Hey, this is way better, he exclaimed, downing the rest. Wu then walked in. He noted his nephew with a coffee mug in hand and Jay standing there dripping wet and smelling like coffee. This is why I prefer tea, he deadpanned. Everyone burst into laughter. A couple days later, the ninja were training Lloyd on the lower deck. Your new body is a fighting instrument. Listen to it, Wu instructed. The ninja attacked, and Lloyd had to defend himself from all sides. Irene went low, going for the legs. Lloyd jumped over her to dodge. Zane threw his shurikens, and Lloyd dodged. The weapons embedded themselves in a watermelon that Nia was carrying. She glared at Zane. Since he's grown, he's learning faster, Sensei, Nia remarked. But will it be enough to challenge Lord Garmadon? Only time will tell, Wu replied. Kai drew his sword, and Lloyd caught the blade in his hands, but Kai managed to knock him on his back. Irene snickered. You're getting pretty good, but that move you fell for was Basic 101, Kai said. Yeah, if I had focused more when I was little, I would have seen that coming, Lloyd said, getting back up. We cannot change the past, but we can improve for the future, Wu said. Again, and this time, do not hold back. Outside, Zane's falcon flew toward the ship, screeching loudly. Everyone was on the bridge as the falcon flew in and landed on Zane's arm. The falcon has returned with troubling news, Zane said. What did you see, my mechanical feathered friend? On the screen was a familiar desert location. The lost city of Ouroboros, Nia exclaimed. Garmadon has returned to the Serpentine home base, but why? Kai said. Looks like they're preparing for a final battle, Cole observed. Nia, change course. We'll head straight for them, Sensei Wu ordered. Nia nodded and immediately turned toward the helm. Irene was pacing back and forth as the bounty flew toward Ouroboros. She fiddled with her sleeve. Is everything okay, Irene? Lloyd asked. She looked up and gave him a bright smile. I'm all right, Lloyd. It's just another fight. Lloyd raised an eyebrow but didn't push it. It was dark by the time they reached the lost city. They quietly shimmied down the anchor chain and snuck into the city. Garmadon was in the center. The ninja and Nia stayed hidden while Wu confronted his brother. Ninja, go! Oh, brother, Garmadon snarled. It's time we finish this, Wu said as the others came out of hiding. Bring it on, fools, Garmadon challenged, raising his mega weapon. Out of nowhere, Lloyd jumped in and blasted the mega weapon with ice, freezing it. Lloyd? Is that you? Garmadon said, unable to believe his eyes. Yeah, I've grown a little since the last time you saw me, Dad, he said. Stop him, Garmadon ordered the few snakes that were present, running off. I'm going after him, Irene shouted. A constricti grabbed her and squeezed. Maybe not right this second, she wheezed, choking. She slammed her elbow into the snake's eye, making him yell in pain and drop her. They fought past the snakes and ran in the direction Lord Garmadon had gone. Nia kicked open the door he'd run through to find the chamber empty and a glowing vortex in the middle. He used the mega weapon again, Cole cried. Oh, swell. Every time he uses that thing, something really bad happens, Jay complained. Now what? The ground rumbled, filling with sand. What's going on? Kai asked. Is the city sinking? Jay asked. Worse, Zane replied. The city's returning back into the desert, as if it had never been found in the first place. What? What does that mean? Kai asked, trying not to get buried in sand. What's happening? Nia shouted. Garmadon's gone back in time to make it so Lloyd never turns into the Green Ninja, Zane clarified. I can't feel my hands, Lloyd said. That doesn't sound good, Irene said. Kai struggled to get out of the sand. We have to go in. If he changes anything, he changes everything. Protect the future, ninja, Wu said. With that, the ninja jumped into the swirling vortex, getting transported to another time. The ninja landed face first in a mud puddle just outside of the village. Remind me to pack a helmet next time we time travel, Jay groaned. Where are we? Cole wondered. You mean when are we? Zane corrected. Kai spotted a very familiar shop on the hill. He read the sign. 4 weapons! Ha, my parents' shop. Nia, Irene, and I used to work there, he recalled. Hey, wait a minute. This is the day Garmadon ordered the skeletons to take my sister. We need to warn them. Whoa, you heard what Sensei said, Cole warned. We change anything, we change everything. Yeah, I was confused by that too, Jay said. What he means is, our world is the result of past events that have already happened, Zane explained. If for whatever reason events in our past fail to happen, then the future could radically change. So what you're saying is we gotta stop Garmadon from changing anything? But of all the times, why did we land here? Jay questioned. Because this is where it all started. The day Irene and I met Sensei Wu for the first time and we began our training as ninja, Kai explained. Somehow Garmadon is going to try to prevent that, but how? Cole sighed. If only Sensei were here to guide us. Oh look, there he is, Jay exclaimed, seeing the past version of Sensei Wu walking up the hill. Maybe he can. We gotta tell him what Garmadon has done, Cole said. But we can't let the old Kai, Nia, and Irene see that we talked to him, or else it will affect the future, Zane cautioned. As the ninja ran up the hill, Jay asked, Hey, where's Irene? Irene tumbled out of the portal and landed hard on solid rock. She groaned. 2 stars. Would not recommend, she mumbled. The joke was met with silence. Irene sat up and looked around. Kai, Jay, Cole, Zane? Where are you guys? Is anyone here? She called. Her words echoed through the cave, unanswered. She stood, turning in a circle, starting to panic a little. Calm down, she told herself. I jumped through a time portal, got separated from my friends, and I have no idea where or when I am. This cave is completely empty, and I'm alone. There is absolutely no reason to be calm right now. She started pacing, trying to think. Somehow, I'm here, and the guys are not. How will I get back? She started walking, finding the entrance to a cave. The sky was red-orange from the setting sun. Hills and fields stretched across the horizon. None of it was familiar. She heard sounds of fighting and ran toward it to investigate. She crouched down in the grass, watching. 2 boys were facing off, wielding large broadswords. One was tall and muscular, with blonde curls and golden eyes. The other had black hair down to his collar, nearly hiding his red eyes. You can't stop it. She has to choose, the blonde yelled. Don't thrust her into this grand destiny she never asked for, the other shouted. I never wanted this either. We don't have a choice, Ender, the blonde said, blocking a thrust. I know, Ender muttered, dropping his sword, but I wanted her to have that choice, to accept or reject the plans destiny has for her. The blonde dropped his sword as well. She will choose. If she doesn't choose my way, she'll choose yours. Shut up, Selwyn. It shouldn't be her. A young woman in a lavender dress ran up the hill. The two boys didn't see her, but the girl stopped, spotting Irene. She gasped. Irene felt her jaw drop. The girl had brown hair in a bun and mismatched eyes. The left eye was brown, and the right one blue, just like Irene. The girl ran toward Irene and crouched down beside her. Irene pulled off her hood. You look just like me, she whispered. I know. Who are you? The girl asked. Well, I'm from the future, basically, but it's kind of hard to explain. Irene said, but who are you? I'm Erica. I'm the Elemental Master of Illusion. No way! I'm Irene, Elemental Master of Illusion. You're from the future. Elemental powers get passed down through generations. You're my descendant? You're my ancestor? Erica shushed her. You don't want them to hear you. Too late. Both boys heard Irene and spotted the girls. Erica grabbed Irene's hand. Run! What's going on? Who are those guys? What's happening? Irene asked as Erica dragged her away. Just keep running. I'll explain everything, Erica replied. She led Irene into a small house in a nearby village. After locking the door, she turned and announced, I'm going to explain who those two are, then you tell me how you got here. The two of them sat down and Erica started talking. The blonde one is Selwyn. The other is Ender. They are the herald of light and the harbinger of shadow. I've never been able to figure out who's who. They've been around for decades, never aging. I'm pretty sure they are immortal. Anyway, there's this prophecy. The prophecy of the chaotic one? Irene guessed. Yeah, how'd you know? Erica asked. Apparently I'm the chaotic one in it, Irene replied. It's really stressing me out. Okay, well, there's also this cave. The chaotic one, that's you, is going to go there with Ender and Selwyn for a specific rite known only to them. In order to complete it properly, you'll have to choose light or dark, Erica explained. After that, I'm not too clear, but you'll receive a dose of incredible power and unlock the primordial chaos energy inside you. Irene turned pale. She felt sick to her stomach. This is too much. How do you know it's not you in the prophecy? Erica looked her in the eye. Because I know who wrote it, and he said the chaotic one wouldn't come for many years, she said. Now, how are you here? Irene took a deep breath. So, me and my friends are up against Lord Garmadon. He uses his mega weapon forged from the golden weapons of Spinjitzu to travel back in time to make sure his son Lloyd never becomes the green ninja destined to defeat him. And we jumped into the portal after him to stop him, except I end up here alone, my friends nowhere to be found, and Garmadon's whereabouts are unknown. I also have no idea how to get back to my own time, so I can only hope my friends can stop Garmadon without screwing up, she said all in a rush. Erica raised an eyebrow. Is that the short version? Irene nodded. Do you know how I can get back? She asked. Erica shrugged. All I know is we can't let Selwyn and Ender get to you. It's too soon. If your friends manage to fix things, you'll most likely automatically return to your own time. When Sensei Wu met me, he was surprised. He said that he didn't expect me to see me so soon. Is it possible to defy destiny? Irene wondered. Good gravy, if there is, I know what we're doing tonight, Erica snickered. All I know is that destiny is tricky. Now, it's time for you to go before those two break down the door. Irene nodded, pulling on her hood. I'll sneak out the back. Once she was far away from the village, she ran to the cave. Inside, there were strange carvings on the walls. There was a figure with mismatched eyes and a braid. On either side of that one, there was a figure in a cloak. Holy moly, is that? She scowled. Stupid destiny. First Lloyd, then me. We'll never get a break. Irene curled her hand into a fist. Indigo energy swirled around her. She screamed in frustration, letting it all out. A shockwave of energy exploded outward and hit the ceiling of the cave. It started to collapse. Just before a boulder crushed her, there was a bright light, and she found herself back on the boundary with Cole, Zane, Kai, and Jay. Jay blinked. Did we just, Return to the future? Kai finished. This feels familiar, but weren't we training Lloyd? Cole asked. Irene looked around. Lloyd wasn't in the room. The future was altered and there was no green ninja, Zane realized. Lloyd quickly ran in. Sorry I'm late, guys. Are we ready to get training? Ha! You're still here! Kai exclaimed as Irene gave Lloyd a hug. Yeah, why wouldn't I be? Lloyd said, confused. So when we went back in time and destroyed Garmadon's mega weapon, that didn't change anything? Jay asked as Kai grabbed a watermelon. My father has a mega weapon? Lloyd panicked. Not anymore, he doesn't, Irene cackled. Oh, wait a minute, you've never heard of it? Kai said, slicing the watermelon into 6 slices and passing them out. I think I would have remembered that. Why? What is it? Should I be concerned? Lloyd asked, worried. Everyone started to laugh. Hey, what are you guys laughing at? What's so funny? Lloyd demanded, carving a slice into a dragon. I think some things are best left in the past, Kai said. Come on, let's just prepare for the future. I don't get it, Lloyd mumbled as the others laughed. Irene heard a knock on her door. Come in, she said. Zane entered. When we landed in the past, you weren't there. What happened to you? He asked. Irene fiddled with her hair. I'm not sure how we got separated. I landed in the past and met my ancestor Erica. She told me some things. But what happened with you guys? How'd you destroy the mega weapon? Zane sat down and told her the story. It probably would have gone more smoothly if you were there with us, he said. Maybe, Irene agreed. Zane, can you not tell anyone what happened to me? I need to process all the information Erica gave me, and I don't want the others to worry about me. It's okay, sister, Zane said, patting her back. I will keep it between us for now. Thanks, Zane.